If you're looking at this video, that means you made it to another year, and so did I. And we're still on this journey. So hang in there and I'll tell you what's been happening and what I'm planning on doing sometime this year. Well, I'm glad you and I made it through another year of hair adventures and all kinds of challenges and stuff that was facing us this last year. What a year. Wow. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do things a little bit differently this year. I'm still going to talk about hair, but I wanted to incorporate from time to time other things that I'm doing in regard to hair or beauty or whatever. This is not a makeup channel, okay? I'm not big on makeup. I put on makeup every now and then. This is a now. And then when I get off of here, it's coming off. But because I don't usually do a lot of makeup. But I want to follow up with you guys about the white shea butter. The last time I was on, I think it was, I told you guys I was switching over from the yellow to the ivory or the white color just to see if it worked with my hair a little bit better. So it was very thick and I put it in a pretty decorative jar and it's okay, but I wanted to make a thinner batch also just for my hands or my face or something like that. So I had another decorative jar and I took a few tablespoons out of the other jar and put it in here and added more olive oil to it. So that's the result of this. This is a lot creamier than the other. Doesn't look it, but it really is. It's a lot creamier than the other. And so it works out pretty good. So the next thing that I want to tell you guys about is something that it's going to be an adventure. It's not something I've ever done before, but I'm going to give it a whirl. You guys got to go with me though, so I can keep my courage up. So in a previous video, I had mentioned to you all that my husband and I had bought some property in another town, and on that property came a very old house, which is derelict. The lady passed away, and her family sold us the land and didn't charge us for the house, and so we got the house and everything in it. Everything in it, the ceiling falling in, everything in it. And the lady, when she was a collector of things, you might say. Other people would call her a hoarder, but she was a collector of things. Excuse me. And she liked beautiful things, apparently. So as we had been going through the house, I had been discovering different antiques and things that I guess her family overlooked when they went through there. And I've decided to make use of some of those things because they're beautiful, and I've been cleaning them up and trying to find new homes for them. I haven't sold anything. I've just been giving things away to people that I thought would appreciate it. So it gave me an idea because I want to show you guys a couple of the things that I ran across. For example, this beautiful perfume bottle. Right? So this is one of them, and it's the old kind with the glass tip, you know, and you do one of these deals here. So there's that one. There were several, and before I knew what I had, I was just tossing stuff. And then I thought, I should look this stuff up. Well, come to find out, I took stuff to the dump that was valuable. But anyway, and here's another one that she had. So I thought to myself, I need to look into making some perfume. I'm perfuming my hair. I've got shea butter, and I'm putting jasmine and all these kinds of things in my hair to make my hair smell good and for the nutritional properties of the essential oils that I use. And then I thought, you know, it doesn't just have to be in a butter, right? It can be in an oil. It could be an oil spray or something like that. So I started doing research. And see, here's another bottle. I don't know if you can see that flower. Can you see that? Anyway, so there's that one. And then there's this one. Isn't that gorgeous? This is an antique Avon bottle. I couldn't believe it. It's by Avon. And how I found out where these bottles came from was I went online and I was Googling vintage perfume bottles. And I just kept scrolling through until I found the bottles that I had. Now, I had not been able to locate these two right here. I haven't been able to locate. I don't know what company they came from. There was a sticker on this one that I can barely read. It just says, let's see. It says made in Italy. I think it says Italy. Yes, made in Italy. But I can't see the name of the company. It's so old. So I don't know. I've tried to find it. Haven't been able to find it. So anyway, and this was a jar that I found there that I got everything all washed and sterilized in bleach water and let it dry. And this was like a powder jar or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just trying to make good use of the things that I found there. And so I decided I'm going to try to make some perfume. I know, right? Perfume that is all natural. One of the things that I found in my research is that the perfume companies today are very broadly regulated when it comes to what they can put in their products because they have these things that they call trade secrets. So they don't have to disclose what's in it. But what other groups that are like watchdog type groups are finding out is that there are chemicals and things in these commercial expensive, some of them very expensive perfumes that mess with your thyroid, that trigger your hormones, that can cause sterility, all this kind of craziness. You know, you smelling good, but you can't have children. You know, or you smelling good, but your neck is bloated because your thyroid is messed up and all that. And I thought, oh my gosh. Now, I like perfume and I like cologne. I don't have a lot of it. I just have my couple of favorites. But I decided that I'm going to start making my own. I'm going to use food grade alcohol, and I've got some spray bottles coming that are glass and they're amber in color, because when you're using essential oils, you know they can degrade very quickly if they're in too much light. So I have these bottles coming, and I want to try to do that. And if I can, I'll record it while I'm doing it. If I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. I've not done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use smaller bottles, and I'll just mix up little things and see how it smells. I've learned about top notes and middle notes, and almost like I've heard people talk about wine having top note and middle notes and all that kind of stuff. So perfume is the same way. When you put the ingredients together, it takes a week or two, sometimes 3, for it to develop. And so the fragrance will change during that time, right? If you ever notice when you spray something on you in a store, you know, you have to wave your hand or wave your arm and let the alcohol dissipate and evaporate, and then you can smell it. But then by the time you get home, it smells differently. It's not as strong. So the first thing you smell was the strongest one that they put in. And then you've got the second one, then you've got the third one, which is a lighter scent. By the end of the day, it doesn't smell anything like it did in the store. So anyway, that's what I've learned. And so along with taking care of my hair and making my hair smell good and all that kind of stuff, I want to try to make my own body sprays and perfumes along with my own soaps, which you guys have seen my soaps. If you haven't seen my soaps, let me know, and I will send you the link to those videos, or you can just go to the search bar on this channel and type in DIY soap, and you'll see where I made my own soaps and the different, you might be able to see pictures, I'm not sure. But anyhow, you'll see. how that went. So this is my adventure for this year. I don't know how long I'll do it. I might bomb the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll try to get it done together. And anyway, I wanted to show you my hair today with the white shea in it. And it's still wet. All I did was ran my hair under the sink and gave it a good drink. And then I put the shea on it and a little bit of glycerin just in the front. I just put it in the concentrated part where it dries out quickly. And there you go. That's what I did. So I hope you like my hairs. Anyway, hope you guys had a happy new year. I'm so glad you're still here, still with me. If you're watching this, you're still here and still with me. So I appreciate that. Make sure that you like, thumbs up, share the channel with your friends, and leave your comments below in the comments section. Also, if you have ever made your own body spray or perfume, let me know. Send me an email, and I'll leave the email address is in the description box. So make sure you scroll down and look at that, and let me know what you did. I don't want your recipe, right? Trade secrets. I don't want your recipe. Just tell me what you did, you know, and how you started doing that. And if your story is interesting enough, then maybe I'll read it here on the channel. All right. So thank you guys for coming by, girlfriends and guy friends, and I'll see you the next time I come on. Keep it natural.